Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to speak on two people. Because I was just like, I want to do one and I want to do the other. So I guess welcome to a 2-for-1 special. I'm going to be talking about two things in one episode, two different things, unrelated, two different situations. And yeah, I figured I should just overall, I could separate them and then have an episode to upload for tomorrow. But I'm like, I already have like an extra that I need to upload. That just be doing too much. I was already like kind of behind, but then I had to hurry up and like get in the mix of it. I'm like, I'm already behind on like a bunch of videos on YouTube. There's like videos I need to work on or make or post, and then TikTok stuff. It's like there's a lot of things I gotta work on. So I'm like, nah, I can't be behind on my podcast. So today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the YouTuber Mini Lad and the musical artist Tory Lanez. Now, I'm pretty sure if you guys been following the news surrounding those two, then yeah, you guys should know what's going on. But if you don't, let's start off with Mini Lad. So, because I wanted to speak on that a little bit. And I guess, like, I don't know, let you guys know my perspective and my views on the situation and how I overall feel. But anyway, so Mini Lad is this YouTuber. I had been watching him for years. I would mainly watch him with Vanos Gaming. I'm pretty sure people know who he is. But yeah, you know, Mini Lad, he came off as a funny dude. He came off as one of those guys that's like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to last on the YouTube platform. Up until maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, or last week. I can't remember when this video got uploaded, but there's a video that was brought to my attention of like this girl talking about Mini Lad, and overall she pretty much said like how he was communicating with her in a sexual way while she was underage. So yeah, that's a no-no. That's bad. Can't do that. So I guess Mini Lad, he tried to overall stop the girl from talking about the situation by making it seem like that he is suicidal, and you know, and that's the thing. If he is, I'm sorry to hear that. But I personally feel like that if you did something that bad, you gotta own up to it. That's honestly the best thing for you, is to own up to your mistakes, and overall, like, any consequences or punishment that you are going to face, like, you're gonna have to face it. Like, then it was eventually what, you know, that whole, all of that was all going to come out eventually. It wasn't going to be something that was just going to be hidden forever. Look at all the other situations, from Bill Cosby to R. Kelly to, what was that one dude's name? Harvey, was it Weinstein? Harvey Weinstein? Yeah, from him. Did he get arrested for it? Or he's like a criminal trick. Yeah, so yeah, he got arrested for that, penalty 23. Yeah, that was him. Okay, so, but yeah, it's like that stuff eventually is going to come out. Like, that's not something that's going to be hidden forever. So the best thing honestly for you is to own up to it. Be like, you know, I did those things. I apologize. If there was a way to take it back, you know, cool. But there's no way of like taking that back. Like, that's just something, yeah, you know, you gonna overall have to deal with, and things you are gonna have to own up to it. So I'm sorry, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, I can't overall feel sorry for him, because he did try to play like the whole, oh, I'm going to, pretty much, he was just afraid of losing his career. He was like, oh, my career is gonna be done and over with. So that's why he had to like go ahead and be like, oh, I gotta make it seem, or make everybody feel sorry for me, and you know, overall like feel bad for the situation I'm in and stuff, and think that he's gonna have a career. But it's like, nah, bro, you was out here talking to underage girls. There ain't no coming back from that. You just, like I said, own up to it. That's all that you have to do. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You ain't gotta say nothing else. Own up to what you did. Move it. Keep it moving. All right. But yeah, there's this girl. Her name is Haley, and she came out with like a video talking about how Mini Lad manipulated her, and yeah, it was messed up, man. It's messed up that, you know, people get caught up in situations like that. And I guess she you know, she was overall cool with them, like they were cool with each other, but he yeah, he manipulated her. It's messed up that people of like high power on YouTube, they would do that to small people on YouTube, or people who were like, you know, with little power and stuff. It's yeah, because I'm like, my thing is that when I came onto the YouTube platform, the only thing that I wanted to do was to entertain people. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. That's literally the only thing that I care about is entertaining people. All the other extra stuff, like, that's not me. So like trying to build a well, I mean, you obviously, build a relationship with your fans as a collective, not with one, all of them. Okay, I'm not like to me, all my fans are equal. There ain't no one's bigger than the other one. Yeah, if there's some fans that put in more work than the other fans, then cool, But at the end of the day, all my fans are equal. There ain't gonna be no special treatments or y'all gonna be getting messages or any of that. We're gonna be, like, no, that's how it's gonna be with everybody. There ain't gonna be one person I single out and then the other person that they just don't hear from me. So I'm like, yeah, that's not me. I'm like, I'm not that type of person. So I'm like, yeah, to all my fans, like, I see all you guys as equal. But at the same time, I really don't even want to consider you guys fans. Like, you guys are your own person. Like, if you support me, if you're motivated by my videos and all that, cool, I appreciate it. But I mainly want to encourage my fans to become like their better version of themselves. Like, not just spend all their times, like, yeah, if you spend a lot of time watching my videos, cool, I appreciate it. It's very helpful and very supportive. But at the same time, I want you to be your own person and to also accomplish your dreams and goals. Like, yeah, if you help me with mine, I appreciate it. But also, at the end of the day, you need to be focused on your dreams and goals too. So, if I am going to be having a conversation with any of my fans, it's going to be like, helping them grow as a YouTuber. And I feel like that's what Mini Lad should have been doing all along. Instead of trying to get nudes out of some underage girls, he should have been trying to help them with their YouTube careers. I feel like that there could have probably been like these girls that he was talking to. They could, they could be some like really funny and entertaining YouTubers. But the fact that you use them, like, that's messed up, man. That's very messed up. And then you try to play like that. I don't like when people do that. They play like the whole suicidal card. And I'm like, yeah, dealing with people like that, it's messed up. It's like, I don't think you understand how serious that conversation is. So like, to play it like it's some acting role or something, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, own up to what you did and, keep it going. But anyways, yeah. It's like, pretty much on behalf of YouTubers, I would like to apologize to anybody that's been a victim of people like Mini Lad. It's messed up that people had to deal with people like that. And, you one day just watch them and then you don't think that, oh, this is, one day and down the road where, I'm going to be caught up in some situation with them and stuff. So it's messed up. It's messed up that people got to deal with stuff like that. But, what can you do? It's like, I feel like it's just like, it's a life lesson though, dealing with people like that. You overall, you learn from it. You don't make that mistake again. So I hope, yeah. Well, honestly, I would imagine that girl, she won't make that mistake again, but and all the other girls. But yeah, it's it's a life lesson. It's one of those like critical life lessons that you overall have to like use in the future for when you do come across another person like that. And you're like, oh, I've been through this before, so I ain't, I'm not gonna go down this road. So yeah, I hope the best for that girl and all the other girls. And Mini Lad, at the end of the day, like, what he did was wrong, but you guys say the same for him. Like, I hope the best for him. I hope this is something that he can recover from. He ain't gonna still have like that same juice from when he had before all of this, but I hope that he can recover from this and overall be a better person when it comes to YouTube and things. So, but anyways, now moving on to Tory Lanez. So for those that don't know that situation, so Tory Lanez and this other rapper Megan Thee Stallion, so they got into it. It was, I guess, like, it was a argument amongst them two, and I guess Tory Lanez security and one of Megan Thee Stallion's friends. So they were all getting into it. And then I guess Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know. Maybe she could have said something to trigger him, or maybe she could have assaulted him or did something. But what Tory Lanez did in retaliation is not the way. Like, I don't care what that girl could have did to you. unless that girl was like actually threatening your life, like she's shooting at you. That should be the only reason why you should shoot at her. But no, I'm not talking about like shooting your shot. Like, no, this dude actually pulled a gun out and shot her in both of her feet. And so, yeah, it was a pretty, that's a messed up situation too. You would think like somebody, and he's a pretty popular artist. He ain't like some like small artist that just got started like last year along with a bunch of other artists. It's like, nah, this dude, he's been in the game for a while. Like, let's look up how long Tory Lanez has been making music, because Tory Lanez. So yeah, he has his own Wikipedia page. So you got your own Wikipedia page. You done made it and stuff. But anyways, I remember he came out with this one song called "Say It," and it was like a remix, or it was like he sampled this other song, a much more popular and bigger song. And that was like the first time I heard about him. That was in 2016. And he's been making music since 2009. Like, bro, you've been doing this for over 10 years and stuff. And my thing is like, you have all of this like fame and fortune behind you. Like, a lot of people would love to be in your situation right now, where you're one of the biggest artists and names today. Like, a lot of artists most likely be contacting him because it's like, oh, the song is gonna be a banger. Like, this dude can sing, he can rap. He's done like, I think he's done comedy skits before, so he has a funny side to him. And he's from Canada. So I'm like, Canadian people, they dope. They dope people to be around. But I don't know. I don't know anymore. With him after this, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just, but he has gotten into rap beef before. He has been known to taking it a little bit too far. I remember he got this one dude, I think his name is Dax. He got him jumped over some diss track I guess he did on him, and I'm like, I think Tory Lanez is has like a very highly sensitive side, and if you cross him, he will do something in retaliation. So most likely, if Megan Thee Stallion, if she was a guy, yeah, he definitely probably would have did more than just shoot her in her feet. He probably would have killed her, but he figured, since she's a woman, like, oh, let me. Because it's bad enough that you shot her, but yeah, if he had killed her, he would have, yeah, he probably would have died either the same day or sometime afterwards. Because it's like Megan Thee Stallion, she's a pretty popular artist, and so her life being in danger, like, you have officially ruined your career after this. Like, I personally don't believe, and I think people, they're just now speaking out about the situation involving them two. But I've had like that mindset, like, if because at first it wasn't, when the news broke out that Megan Thee Stallion had to like be admitted to the hospital and things for some for a foot injury, it wasn't determined that Tory Lanez had shot her. So, because originally they were saying that she broke her, or not break, but she had cut her foot on some glass. And so I was like, but it was a weird, like, that was kind of weird itself. Like, they were saying that she cut her feet on some glass inside of the car. So I'm like, what? What is that? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, how does that, was there like a broken bottle? Like, how does that happen? I'm like, how you get some broken glass inside? I'm like, I don't know. And then they were saying that she was shot multiple times. So I'm like, oh my God, no, like, please, this girl just started her career like literally last year or something. When did Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, her career literally started like maybe last year. Yeah, she came out with that song Hot Girl Summer, and yeah, 2016. So she's been in, I had to say she got her big break last year. So yeah. Everybody knows that, yeah, because even Wikipedia, they say like she came out with like a couple of albums and some songs and stuff. So anyways, but yeah, her career hasn't, okay, so like she might have been in the game for like 4 years, but she literally just got her big break like last year. So my thing is, like, your career pretty much might as well have just started, and for it to be taken away over some dumb stuff, like, that's when like a lot of people, because no, there's been like now actors, artists, Chance the Rapper, Michael B. Jordan, the actor, not Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. Look him up. There's two different like Michael Jordans out there, but the dude that the villain in Black Panther. All right, for those if you guys don't know his real name is Michael B. Jordan. But yeah, so the villain from Black Panther. Who else was it? Ti. A lot of people came out, and overall they is like, showing their support and love to Megan Thee Stallion. But Ti, he went on to say like Tory Lanez needs to answer. He needs to answer, or like, come up with an explanation and things. And overall, like, what was the whole reason of shooting her? What did she say or do to you? Because it seemed like he was perfectly fine. Like, I know because they showed the video. So, warning, what I'm about to say is a little graphic for those out there if you don't like the word blood and things. But anyways, so there's a video out there that exists of Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So, and it was the night of when Tory Lanez had shot her in her feet. So Tory Lanez was like spread out on the ground. And Megan Thee Stallion, she was like walking away from her from the car that they were in. But you can see like bloody footprints every time she had walked. So it was, so I'm like, what happened to where, and that's what I'm like, did she end up getting back in the car? Did the cops like, what happened that day? Because I'm like, I need to understand. Like he needs to get, or Megan Thee Stallion, like, somebody needs to tell the full story. But yeah, it was determined that Megan Thee Stallion, because she even came out and said like, he stuck his arm out the window and shot her in her feet. And I'm like, bruh, that is some wild stuff. Like, and like, what if this dude would have like aimed a little bit higher? Like, we honestly would have had to been writing down, rest in peace, Megan Thee Stallion. And this girl's career, literally after Pop Smoke's death, and this dude, he just started like what, last year or something, or not last year, but a couple of years ago. I was like, yeah, but no, it was like same with him. He also got his big break last year, so it was like, it's kind of messed up when artists is like they be so young and then they pass away. And I'm like, bro, I did not want that with Megan Thee Stallion. So I was like, nah, this has to be hold on for a second. All right, I'm back. Just had to do something real quick. But anyways, but yeah, it's like, this girl, she just started like not too long ago. And to already write down R.I.P. Megan Thee Stallion, like, that would have been devastating. That had been sad. Like, it shouldn't be a situation where her team is releasing her music. No, it should be a situation where she's releasing her music. So this man, he was that quick to take away her life or to put her life in danger. And I'm like, bro, you could have hit something major in her leg area or something. And I'm like, if you would have killed her, oh yeah, Tory, I mean, his career is already done and over with, but I feel like, if he had killed her, it's like, nah, his career would have been done and over with right then and there. So, yeah, it's, I don't know what's going on with him right now. I don't know whether, because he's from Canada, so I don't know whether he has moved back to Canada or what he's doing at, I don't know the words I'm trying to say, but I don't know what he's doing right now. He hasn't posted anything. He hasn't said anything on his Twitter account. It's just pretty much just been silent from him. And yeah, he should overall like break his silence and tell the world like, yo, what happened? Like, people would like to know and things. So anyways, yeah. I'm like going through Wikipedia right now, and it's just literally nothing. And yeah, oh yeah. Then there is the one. So Tory Lanez was featured on this one girl, Kalani. Shout out to her. If you guys haven't, go check out her music. But he was featured on her album, and Kalani, she came out and said that she plans on releasing a deluxe version of the album, but Tory Lanez will not be on the song that he rapped on the original album and stuff. So I was like, dang, you messed up when you getting cut from albums and songs and stuff. And I was like, man. And now it's like every time when I'm like, because I had like some of his music featured on my, or not featured, but I had like some of his music saved. And I personally, I just can't even listen to his music now. I'm just all like, yeah, it's you listen to his music, you're all like, man, he's out here putting people's lives in danger over some dumb stuff. I'm like, look, because I know they've overall said things like making fun of his height, and I'm like, look, if she made fun of your height, accept the fact that you're short, bro. Like, I've accepted the fact. I'm the only way I'll be 6 feet tall or past 6 feet tall is if I get this leg surgery. There's this surgery that exists where it's like they break your bones, put some like rod thing in there, and I guess like the bone forms back up, and that's how they make you taller. And I'm like, but you gotta go through therapy on walking again. And I'm like, nah, I don't condone that. I think I'd just rather be short and just find a woman that's shorter than me. But I'm like, yeah, it's like, bro, you ain't gotta go out here and date like women that's 6, 7 feet tall. Like, find you like a good. There's like women out there that's like 4'10". If you shorter than 4'10", then yeah, you're a small person, and you're gonna have to accept that. But him, on the other hand, I guess I don't know. Maybe it could have been that. Maybe she could have said something about his mom, or maybe she had said something about his career. I don't know, but bro, there's just not. There's no reason for you to shoot her in her feet. So, yeah, you messed up on that one, bruh. You definitely messed up on that one. But anyways, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching in or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like, subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And if you're purchasing any gear from Facilo, make sure you guys use my coupon code TMossBoss. It will knock 10% off of your next purchase. There's also an ad that I did for Facilo, so you guys can go check that out. And there's a referral link that you can click on, take you directly to the website. And yeah, so go get you some gear, go get you some tickets from SeatGeek. Go out or maybe stay in. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.